It's tough, and I think with kind of the whole promotion relegation, that's never going to go away in the US as far as with the kind of with the leagues and the teams, and it's tough. And I don't think promotion and relegation is the kind of savior of kind of US soccer as a whole. I mean, people nowadays are kind of speaking about Wrexham and obviously how it's going on TV, and it's kind of gotten a lot more people involved with soccer as a whole in the US. Which is crazy to think that obviously Wrexham are they were a non-league team in the UK. Now they're back into League Two, but again, everyone's got the local team they can go out and watch. The main thing for me in the US, as far as kind of MLS and USL, is kind of the USL is always seen as a minor league, and people will just kind of turn their nose up at that a little bit. Um, Definitely, the level I think is good enough. I'd probably compare USL to probably around kind of League One in the UK, League One, League Two kind of level. And I mean, you've seen kind of plenty of players kind of make the step up to MLS or even go back to the UK. I mean, we had a guy at San Diego Low last season, Kyle Vassell, who actually moved back to the UK. Now is playing for Kilmarnock in the Scottish Premiership. And again, the level of play, to be honest, isn't too dissimilar. But again, it's a whole kind of the idea of minor league versus kind of major league. And I think that's kind of the main thing that's kind of playing out in the kind of San Diego right now, as far as a lot more fans are kind of popping up out of the woodworks who wouldn't go watch San Diego Loy because they aren't a major league team. But now MLS is here, they're all for it, and they're kind of looking forward to watching soccer here. But it's just a case of kind of, I guess, not really caring too much about the level and just going out to support your local team and getting involved with it. I mean, for myself, I've kind of been a fan of a smaller team in the UK. I'm not against supporting like kind of your local team and kind of, I guess, lower attending games. But I think really it's a case of I think people need to experience it first and foremost to kind of get a feel for it. Um, but I do get the kind of toughness it is to kind of, I guess, convert fans from again being like even an NBA fan or NFL fan or even kind of hockey, baseball. There's so many kind of sports and teams vying for everyone's attention. It's hard to kind of break into that market sometimes. I mean, luckily in San Diego, we've really only got the Padres right now to compete for that as far as other sports here. Um, but just in general, people, I guess, yeah, like I said, do turn a nose up at kind of USL and anything that isn't kind of the top tier in the US.